Mary painted a picture. Mary painted a picture. I was busy. I was busy. They won't be shared anytime soon. They won't be shared anytime soon. Can he ask after one night? Can he ask after one night? He goes to bed early. He goes to bed early. It's getting late. It's getting late. The door was open, so I went in. The door was open, so I went in. Your cousins are governors. Your cousins are governors. Your friend is a jeweler. Your friend is a jeweler. I can't look. I can't look. Your input helps us improve our services. Your input helps us improve our services. Do we need to do anything? Do we need to do anything? Can I do journalism earlier? Can I do journalism earlier? Do you have a loyalty card? Do you have a loyalty card? The movie received many awards. The movie received many awards. Wouldn't it be hidden then? Wouldn't it be hidden then? Occasionally he didn't assume. Occasionally he didn't assume. Were my parents monks? Were my parents monks? I've already seen that movie. I've already seen that movie. Can it rarely introduce? Can it rarely introduce? I have to go now. I have to go now. Tacos are my favorite. Tacos are my favorite. Can he sing soon? Can he sing soon? Shouldn't we bake it immediately? Shouldn't we bake it immediately? Will there be no programmers at sunset? Will there be no programmers at sunset? We will not die immediately. We will not die immediately. I'm really not sure. I'm really not sure. Can't analyze all the time. Can't analyze all the time. Their neighbors are teachers. Their neighbors are teachers. He will follow. He will follow. He loves going to concerts. He loves going to concerts. Which city? Which city? Won't I show up for 2 weeks? Won't I show up for 2 weeks? I'm studying guitar. I'm studying guitar. Mary bought a new car. Mary bought a new car. He's not as fast as you. He's not as fast as you. It should not close at dusk. It should not close at dusk. Sarah sang a beautiful song. Sarah sang a beautiful song. Maybe. Maybe. Were their children lawyers? Were their children lawyers? It is a wonderful rice dish. It is a wonderful rice dish. They have a guide. They have a guide. He will dive after 2 nights. He will dive after 2 nights. Is there room for one more person in the car? Is there room for one more person in the car? His brother was an accountant. His brother was an accountant. Come again, Tommy. Come again, Tommy. You can find magazines and books in the waiting area. You can find magazines and books in the waiting area. He worked until late last night. He worked until late last night. He had never served as dean for 5 weekends before. He had never served as dean for 5 weekends before. What are you doing here? What are you doing here? Is your stepson a contractor? Is your stepson a contractor? I can't focus. I can't focus. Why are you with this man? Why are you with this man? My flight was overbooked. My flight was overbooked. Should you die? Should you die? Are my cousins stockbrokers? Are my cousins stockbrokers? Do they rarely get points? Do they rarely get points? Was I studying when you called? Was I studying when you called? Can't you ever get along? Can't you ever get along? Can you explain this point? Can you explain this point? His relatives are jewelers. His relatives are jewelers. Was our grandson a village guard? Was our grandson a village guard? Can you take a photo? Can you take a photo? Yellow is my favorite color. Yellow is my favorite color. I enjoy walking. I enjoy walking. Their half-sister was the babysitter. Their half-sister was the babysitter. I wish you health and well-being. I wish you health and well-being. I have an appointment in 2 days. I have an appointment in 2 days. We will help you get back to your normal routine. We will help you get back to your normal routine. Wasn't he often an industrialist? Wasn't he often an industrialist? Have I not been in business for 10 years? Have I not been in business for 10 years? Shouldn't they be exercising at sunset? Shouldn't they be exercising at sunset? I'm going to the post office. I'm going to the post office. We're going to the zoo tomorrow. We're going to the zoo tomorrow. Whose cologne is this? Whose cologne is this? Excuse me, where is the toilet? Excuse me, where is the toilet? They cannot lie. They cannot lie. Maybe we should do this. Maybe we should do this. Did you sort a minute ago? Did you sort a minute ago? I can't escape. I can't escape. He came to visit us last weekend. He came to visit us last weekend. Who is in the chair? Who is in the chair? Can I use a coupon for this product? Can I use a coupon for this product? Should invite. Should invite. If you need a ride, let me know. If you need a ride, let me know. They like to play basketball. They like to play basketball. They rode bicycles in the park. They rode bicycles in the park. David has a date. David has a date. I will talk to you later. I will talk to you later. Maybe another time. Maybe another time. I'm angry at him for lying. I'm angry at him for lying. He is with you. He is with you. You shouldn't eat during class. You shouldn't eat during class. Can I ask you something? Can I ask you something? Can I speak to a nurse, please? Can I speak to a nurse, please? I've got a sore throat. I've got a sore throat. You bring up a good point. You bring up a good point. Can you make it extra spicy? Can you make it extra spicy? They cannot fly. They cannot fly. Are you comfortable with this? Are you comfortable with this? My neighbor was a landscape architect. My neighbor was a landscape architect. Your wife was a saleswoman. Your wife was a saleswoman. You were borrowing every day. You were borrowing every day. Your cousins are environmentalists. Your cousins are environmentalists. You are on the right track to recovery. You are on the right track to recovery. We watched a live concert. We watched a live concert. They are throwing a party. They are throwing a party. Is his friend a notary? Is his friend a notary? Was our uncle a female police officer? Was our uncle a female police officer? He is a pioneer in digital art. He is a pioneer in digital art. Mary's favorite color is blue. Mary's favorite color is blue. If you are uncomfortable, please let me know. If you are uncomfortable, please let me know. Can they insist right away? Can they insist right away? Didn't he say? Didn't he say? You shouldn't look back. You shouldn't look back. It was produced every day. It was produced every day. Sometimes it may burn. Sometimes it may burn. I could go home. I could go home. You don't tell me. You don't tell me. We will have a party on Saturday. We will have a party on Saturday. This is a big dog. This is a big dog. What is your home salad dressing? What is your home salad dressing? He could make contact at dawn. He could make contact at dawn. Sometimes he forgets his umbrella. Sometimes he forgets his umbrella. Couldn't he get dressed? Couldn't he get dressed? Please turn off the lights. Please turn off the lights. Can they imagine the sunrise? Can they imagine the sunrise? Shouldn't we call the next day? Shouldn't we call the next day? Can they sit? Can they sit? They are jealous of his success and wealth. They are jealous of his success and wealth. I get home at 3. I get home at 3. I helped my mother cook. I helped my mother cook. He is interested in art. He is interested in art. Your daughter is an entrepreneur. Your daughter is an entrepreneur. Let me check your medical records. Let me check your medical records. Was his stepsister a guard? Was his stepsister a guard? What's your favorite food? What's your favorite food? I have to mention 10 years. I have to mention 10 years. I don't know your child. I don't know your child. We could have cried the night before. We could have cried the night before. They are friendly people. They are friendly people. He tried a new recipe for dinner. He tried a new recipe for dinner. I have to make a model on Thursday. I have to make a model on Thursday. You should not waste food. You should not waste food. Your grandparents were reporters. Your grandparents were reporters. Were their grandchildren interns? Were their grandchildren interns? You didn't clean at noon. You didn't clean at noon. What is the daily soup special? What is the daily soup special? Music increases emotion. Music increases emotion. Will we cry in 2 days? Will we cry in 2 days? Put someone out of their misery. Put someone out of their misery. I'm not a grocer at sunset. I'm not a grocer at sunset. Could we create? Could we create? He won't go to school. He won't go to school. Got some more coffee? Got some more coffee? He would watch it at noon. He would watch it at noon. Your half-sister was an astronomer. Your half-sister was an astronomer. Is this product on sale? Is this product on sale? They are passionate about their cause. They are passionate about their cause. We were off next year. We were off next year. His colleague is the dean. His colleague is the dean. His stepsons were sailors. His stepsons were sailors. Was my son an ecologist? Was my son an ecologist? Tickets for the concert are sold out. Tickets for the concert are sold out. His half-sister is a referee. His half-sister is a referee. This is a huge problem. This is a huge problem. I think she really likes him. I think she really likes him. Then did not base it. Then did not base it. Do you have to give lectures often? Do you have to give lectures often? We may not be able to abandon the decade. We may not be able to abandon the decade. I'll meet you in the park. I'll meet you in the park. Are your cousins leaders? Are your cousins leaders? Can he visit next year? Can he visit next year? Won't it always be basic? Won't it always be basic? Sam, you remember what happened. Sam, you remember what happened. He will retire in 5 years. He will retire in 5 years. I'll have the shrimp scampi, please. I'll have the shrimp scampi, please. It's absolutely boiling. It's absolutely boiling. It cost an arm and a leg. It cost an arm and a leg. What is the secret of your success? What is the secret of your success? When are you coming? When are you coming? Use of force is not allowed. Use of force is not allowed. We do not wage war. We do not wage war. Does he have to coach after 2 months? Does he have to coach after 2 months? He never forgets his keys. He never forgets his keys. Should you be a butler in an hour? Should you be a butler in an hour? We leave a lasting impression. We leave a lasting impression. They couldn't get it. They couldn't get it. This is a classic novel. This is a classic novel. Then I can clean it. Then I can clean it. Can I go to the center? Can I go to the center? No problem. Such things happen. No problem. Such things happen. No worries, we understand. No worries, we understand. Didn't you take it out every 2 weeks? Didn't you take it out every 2 weeks? Do we rarely get it? Do we rarely get it? Monitor cable. Monitor cable. They are familiar with the subject. They are familiar with the subject. We listen to music in the car. We listen to music in the car. Laugh until you drop. Laugh until you drop. Will he be involved? Will he be involved?